Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a Fitness Friday video and it is just a couple weeks leading up to the Super Bowl, so I thought I'd share with you a really fun recipe that I have kind of based off of one of my old videos, which was a flatbread pizza. These are non-style pita bite, or hold on, tandoori style non-bite pizzas. Let's get started and I'll show you everything you need. Okay, so when you're making these, if you don't have a Sam's Club membership, I'm sure you can find something really similar at your local grocery store. So to start with, for the base of my pizza, I'm using these tandoori style non-bites. They are from Sam's Club. They are a Maker's Mark product, and I'll give you kind of an up-close look. This is what they're like, almost like a pita bread chip, and I am going to be making 4 of them because that is going to be what I have for my lunch today. So to start with, you're going to want to preheat your oven to between 350 to 400 degrees. I sometimes do 350, sometimes I do 400. It really just depends. And you're going to let it preheat, and then you're going to bake your 4 or 6 or however many bites you're doing for about a minute. You want to start warming up that pita bread because it's been in the refrigerator. So when it comes out, you're going to use something that I know everyone has some in their refrigerator. Pasta sauce. This is just a jar from Aldi's and you don't need very much. You're going to just take like a spoon and spoon a little bit onto the pita bread. Then you're going to use pepperoni. Now I know you're going, okay Lena, this isn't how this works. This is how I do it. I have a big value deal of pepperoni from Kroger. I weigh out about an ounce of pepperoni. It is up to you how much you want to put on there, but really these little pita bites only hold about 2 slices of pepperoni on them. So just be aware of that. So I will put 2 pieces of pepperoni on each one. I know that's not an ounce of pepperoni. I eat the rest. So after that, you're going to weigh out your cheese. For 4 non-bites, I use this Kroger brand pizza blend cheese, and I know Walmart Great Value has some. I know most of the cheeses have a pizza blend. I like this one from Kroger. It's low moisture, part skim mozzarella, smoke flavored provolone, parmesan, and romano. It is really good. I really like it, and I use half an ounce. And so I'll go back. I don't know what the calories are on the naan. It was really hard, as you can see, to get the paper off. It just would not. I actually had to like physically rip it. But I don't even use a half a cup of pizza sauce. I don't even think I use an 1/8 of a cup. But as you can see, serving size for this is half a cup and it's 70 calories. I will say that when I track my Weight Watchers, I don't track this part, and I know that's probably not great. I should probably at least give it a point. But also, I really like it because it's also gluten-free. So I don't count this, but I probably should. I probably should count it as a point, but there you go. This 1/4 of a cup, which is 28 grams, is 90 calories. I know that looks funky to you, but it's 90 calories. And then 30 grams, which is 15 slices of pepperoni, is 140 calories. So I can't remember what the calories on the naan bread are. I'm really sorry. But I think the most calorie point thing that's heavy is the pepperoni, and that I think tends to happen a lot. So right now we're going to go put in the naan bread into the oven real quick to get it to its preheated stage. Then we're going to put together some pizza. So I just weighed out my cheese, and this is 0.51 ounces of cheese, and I'll show you that in a second. See, there you go. This is my scale. Sorry, it's a little dirty, but I weigh everything. So this is my scale. This is my cheese. There's the number. There's the cheese. So here is my This is actually 1.03 ounces of pepperoni. All I did was zero out my scale with the cheese in it. That way it started it fresh. I didn't have to use any other paper products, and I'll show you the scale here in a second. Okay, so here's the scale. You can see it says 1.03. All I did was tear it out, which is this button right here. All I have to do is zero it out, and that's how I just use the same bowl for both of them. Alright, so from here, we're headed over to put together pizzas. Here are my non-bites, and there's two sides. This is the flatter side, so that's what I'm going to be using. Just going to get some sauce on my fork here, and see, I'm just going to spread a little bit on each one. I'm not putting a whole lot. That's why I don't count it, because I just really am not using probably more than a tablespoon. Sometimes I get a little bit more than I want. I'm also doing this one-handed, so see, now I'm going to make a mess. All right, so I'm going to finish putting the sauce on, and then we will do the cheese. So here are my non-bites, and so now it's time to put on the pepperoni. So I'm just going to put 2 pieces of pepperoni straight onto the sauce, and then we will put on the cheese. As you can see, it used that much pepperoni, and I've got this much left of my ounce, which I get to eat. Okay, so next is our cheese, and I'm just going to take a pinchful and sprinkle it onto the top of the pepperoni. And if you're wondering why I do it this way, one of my favorite pizza restaurants, in Marion Gambino's, they put their cheese on top of their toppings, and I love that. I've always loved how they do that. So that's how I make my homemade pizzas at home. I'm just gonna sprinkle the last one. And it's not all gonna have the same amount of cheese, and that's just really okay. Okay. So if you want, you can always pick up cheese that falls off and put on there. That takes a little bit more extra effort. So I'm going to toss the rest of my pepperoni into my bowl. Now I'm going to put these in you can spread out the cheese a little bit if you want so it melts fairly evenly. I'm going to pop these in the oven. I keep an eye on them and let them go until the cheese is just melted, and then you'll let them set, and it kind of helps finish cooking. All right, we'll see you when they're done. Okay, they are done. This is after 3 minutes. So here are my 4 little pizzas, and let's put them on. We're gonna let them cool for a couple minutes, then we're gonna go in and we're gonna taste test. I know they're gonna be good. All right, so we are back at the desk, and what would pizza be without crushed red peppers, and at least for me, some hot sauce and some jalapeno. Now, typically I would put like jarred jalapenos on there and let them bake because they're already like pickled, but I didn't. I was out, so I just sliced up a fresh one out of the fridge and popped it on my pizza. All right, so first, a little bit of crushed red peppers. A little bit of hot sauce. Now, this isn't requirements. If you don't like spicy, feel free to leave these parts out. All right. Here we go. These are so good. And you might be going, but Lena, there's only 4 there. Trust me, they're super filling. And when you pair it with a salad, when you pair it with some fruit, you have got the perfect Super Bowl snack, perfect Super Bowl meal, or even the perfect afternoon snack. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments below. Are you going to try it? I'm going to go finish my lunch.